And back in Kearney, Nebraska, side of the NCAA Division II National Wrestling Championships. There's a look at the Museum of Nebraska Art located in Kearney. Mona, as it's known to many folks around the state of Nebraska. Here's a look at the 141-pound medal stand. Stephen Fittery finishing second. Kyle Evans was your national champion. Evans receiving the bracket there. John Gamble finishing in third from Upper Iowa. He won an 8-7 decision. Doug Sura in fourth place. Jeff Rutledge finished in fifth. And there they are. Joey DeGuero in sixth. DeGuero's cousin will be wrestling later in the 184 championship. J.J. Zanetta from Mercyhurst. And Zim Brabisca of UNO finishing eighth. And now time for 157. Let's go back to Todd Hibbs.
And now, wrestling fans, for your championship at 157 pounds. He'll wrestle from the red corner, a junior from Findlay, Antonio Guerra. And wrestling from the green corner, a junior from Central Oklahoma, Jason Leavitt.
Your referee in this match, Matt Zeitz of Jefferson City, Missouri, and the assistant referee, Bob Deere from Leavitt, Pennsylvania.
Leavitt and Guerra. Antonio Guerra, the 2006 NCAA champion at 149. He moves up to 157. And there's a look at the University of Findlay Oiler, a junior from Toledo.
Again, another matchup that was in last week's regional, or 2 weeks ago regional, with Guerra coming out on top 4-1. Again, another anticipated match. Two very physical wrestlers. The pedigree on Antonio is outstanding. Three-time All-American, Division II national champion last year at 149 pounds.
It's the fourth time we've seen a Central Oklahoma Bronco in the finals today. There are five. I'll have to wait till heavyweight for the final Central Oklahoma wrestler. Jason Leavitt comes in ranked third in the nation.
Leavitt won his first match 11-3 over San Francisco State. Then he had an 8-3 over Mercyhurst. And then in the semifinals beat a defending national champion from the University of Wisconsin Parkside 4-3 to get in the finals.
There you see Guerra getting some guidance from the coach. Here are your officials. Matt Zeitz from Jefferson City, Missouri. Bob Durr is the assistant referee from Pennsylvania.
The Central Oklahoma guys used to do just an outstanding job, a good positioning. Guerra gets in a nice slow leg single. Again on the edge there, makes it tough. Gonna try to drag him back in. We're gonna give him lots of room. Right there in Coach James' ear. He's getting some coaching right there as he's going. You see how he's just got the hand control. Just enough hand control to control the positioning there. He comes up, tries to hit a cradle, misses that. We're letting him wrestle on that edge a long time. Slowly pull him in inch by inch. Leavitt showing some great flexibility there.
Guerra working hard on that single leg at the edge. And
they break it off and go back to center.
Yep. So no score here at 157 between Guerra and Leavitt. Guerra 30-4 on the season. A three-time All-American, including a national title last year at 149. Finished fifth in 2005 at the Division II National Championships.
He defeated Michael Gallegos of Adams State in the first round. Then in the quarterfinals defeated University of Upper Iowa wrestler. And in the semis beat UNK, University of Nebraska Kearney's Joe Ellenberger 6-5. Ellenberger came back and took third. So both of them had tough goes to get into the final match.
And they'll go back to center one more time. No score here.
One of the tougher weight classes of the tournament, I felt was the toughest weight. This one with two national champions in the bracket, one on the upper side, one on the lower side, has got to go down as one of the tougher weight classes. Nice deep shot again. Very similar to what he had on the edge earlier. He's got more mat room to work with.
This time Guerra pulls him back before they get to the edge. Leavitt slowly working that way. Guerra still
going to get back out of bounds again.
Yep.
It's a lot of maneuvering, and we run out of time there too. A lot of maneuvering and wrestling there, just did not a whole lot of action.
So here's a look at the team scores after 149. Central Oklahoma is still well in the league, and Nebraska Kearney appears to have second wrapped up as well. That race for third, fourth, and fifth is really the battle between Minnesota State, Nebraska Omaha, and Pittsburgh Johnstown.
And Minnesota State with one wrestler left at 165 pounds, and Nebraska of Omaha has two wrestlers left, 174 and 184. So realistically, Nebraska Omaha could end up in that third place position.
And of course, UNO, the three-time defending national champion. It's either been UCO, University of Central Oklahoma, or UNO the last 5 years at the national championships.
And UNO came in this year getting third place. If they can get that high up, they left the defending national champion at home, and Cody Garcia at 125 pounds, who blew his knee out earlier in the year and could not come back from that. So they lost a lot of team points right there. Got injury time taken right now. Doesn't seem to be looking over any particular body part. Maybe just a little basketball timeout. Little strategy session.
Yeah, right.
Of course, referee standing right there. He can't do any coaching during injury timeout, so they're just discussing the weather.
Guerra and Leavitt here at 157. Guerra on top. We have a caution.
Some of the referees, they want you right when you touch them, they blow the whistles. Other kind of give you a running start. You have to get your feel for the referee. Some like to just have you set, count, and wait a count before they blow their whistle. Again, UCO is their trademark. Great on their feet, and they can escape. They're very good at getting that one-point escape and getting back on their feet where Coach James likes them to be. And of course, this is Guerra. I would think this is his strength right now. He's gotten in on all the deep shots, come close to scoring twice now on the same shot. He circles, does a low leg single, sets it up very nice, gets inside tie. Jason has yet to shoot a shot. There, Guerra's in deep again. Same shot. Letting wrestle out of bounds. And it's the same position. We've ended up, this is our third time in the same position. Doing the splits again. Slowly jerking him back on, inch at a time. It was a little better shot that time. Guerra got in very deep. Leavitt's got great hips, great balance. Fights that off, does a good job with hand control. See how the referees calls this the third time this happened. See if he's going to give Leavitt a stalling call here sooner or later.
Leavitt on top 1-0 after the escape.
We've wrestled 4 minutes, and literally 3 of it has been right on the edge of the mat.
Yep. So 54 seconds here in this second period between Guerra and Leavitt, the number 1 and number 3 ranked wrestlers in Division II.
Even when there's not a whole lot of action taking place in the side of that circle, there's a lot of movement and positioning. There's another nice shot. They're going to give UCO a warning for stalling there. Same position. Guerra's done all the shots so far. When they get in the center of that man, the head positioning is real key. And if you can get that other man to turn his head where you get a head angle, they're looking for that when they're tied up. So even though there's not a whole lot of action, they're trying to get positioning going and create angles, do a certain setup where they pop a shoulder, pop a head, get inside tie, and then make that shot. And Guerra's being the aggressor on that. He's getting inside tie and head position.
Guerra on the left of your screen. Leavitt in the blue singlet from Central Oklahoma. Transferred from Neosho County Community College in 2004-2005 when he was a junior college All-American.
Into the last period, the last 2 minutes, UCO up by 1 on the basis of that one escape. So Guerra's going to get his chance to get his escape. Leavitt up by 1.
So Guerra down now and trying to even it up with an escape.
He gets his hips out right away, gets to his feet. Front headlock position by Leavitt. Still has that control position, so he's going to get some riding time here. He's got a long way to go to get to a minute. Guerra with his base, got a good base there. He should pop out and get his 1 here for long. There he gets it.
All even at 1 now. 1:38 left here at 157.
Leavitt's got that stalling warning, so he's going to have to come up, open up a little bit more. That's his first half shot of the match. There we got a stalemate coming back up. This has been a real touchy-feely match so far. Nobody seems like they're really opened up. Watching Guerra in his first 3 matches, he was much more aggressive,
yeah,
much more physical.
And Guerra has tried to be aggressive here. It's just he gets him on the edge, and he's had him on the edge 2 or 3 times, 4 times.
With the same setup, same shot. Tries a little shuck there, doesn't get it work, but real physical with it. Guerra makes a half shot, and Leavitt tries that real hard shuck and try to spin around.
Inside 1 minute now. Y'all even at 1. They'll decide this on their feet.
Yep, first takedown's going to win this thing. Again, Guerra's been in deep 4 times. See if he can get in there again. I think Leavitt's got him a little frustrated. He's got very good hips. When he's got in, he hasn't been able to finish it off. Guerra again, he's got the inside tie position, got the head control. Half shot.
– 21 seconds left. And they'll go back to the center one more time.
University of Findlay, of course, in Ohio. Hotbed of wrestling there, too. A lot of good wrestlers come out of Ohio. A lot of the Division I college recruits are Ohio, Pennsylvania. Down under 10 seconds here.
We haven't had a sudden victory yet here in the finals. This is our 5th match. We may have one here.
Yeah, this is going to be our first overtime match here. Very low scoring. No one's really committed. Guerra, more than anybody, has been the aggressor here, I would say.
So in sudden victory, both are up. First one to score points. 1 minute on the clock. First one to score points wins.
We go through this, and they both get a chance to go in the down position, wrestle for 30 seconds. Then we start over again. And we saw a lot of those this week.
We did.
There's a nice shot, but he dropped straight down. A little bit more penetration. He would have been in deep on that one. There's Leavitt's real first shot he's tried today. Good defense by Guerra to get out of it. You see they're working for hand control and head position. When Guerra did make those nice shots, he started circling left to right. And when Leavitt brought that right leg forward is when he dropped down on it. See if he gets that circling motion going again. Nice front head snap down.
17 seconds left in the first sudden victory. It's 1-1 here at 157. The national championship on the line between Antonio Guerra and Jason Leavitt of Central Oklahoma.
Well, we're going to have wrestled 8 minutes without a takedown. There he's in deep, but no time left. Boy, he'd done that with 10 seconds ago. He might have got 2 out of it. Yeah. That should give him a little confidence, though, if they get back on their feet, that he can get in there deep if he tries it. Guerra takes down. Riding time is not going to be a factor. Both got 1 point and 0 riding time.
So 30 seconds now on the clock.
Now
Guerra will try to escape.
If he does escape, they keep wrestling the rest of the whole 30 seconds here.
Yep.
If you can ride him for 30 seconds, that just gives him the advantage when he wants to escape, and he's given his 30 seconds to go down. Oh, nice job of riding by Leavitt.
Leavitt with a terrific job.
Oh, there he's going to get his 1 escape. Good, consistent motion by Tony. He didn't stop, did 1 move, did 2 moves, did 3 moves, got that hand control, got his 1 point, gave up 21 points of 21 seconds of riding time.
Yep.
Could come a factor later on if they keep it up tied up. One of the criteria if you continue to be tied at the end of 15 minutes of wrestling is the amount of riding time.
So the second 30 now. Yep. Guerra can stay on him and ride him out. It's his championship for the 2nd year in a row. Leavitt trying hard to get out of there.
Got to get that hand control going. Has a good Guerra stopped at first movement, got his hands around his waist, rode him tight. Embraced that riding time down a little bit. We got 16 seconds. If he can stop that first move, that's the key to this overtime situation. Break into his legs, maybe do a spiral ride. Don't have to do a pinning combination. There's that spiral ride. Just break his first move, then he drops down to a single. Now the referee's going to give him just 5 seconds to get back down to the mat with this. warning for stalling. And there he gets warned for stalling. It's not going to matter unless he gives him the 1 point.
2 seconds left. One, he can't get out of it. And for the second year in a row, Guerra has won a national championship.
2 times, he's saying. That was textbook riding there for 30 seconds. Broke his first move. Did a great job.
Antonio Guerra, your champion at 157 pounds from the University of Findlay.
Leavitt ends the season at 33-8, and Tony's ends up at 31-4, 2-time national champion.
So he's won a title at 149, and he's won a championship now at 157 pounds. Won a title at both. He's just a junior. We'll have 1 more year to try to make it a 3-time national champion.
Very impressive. Smart match. Here we go to Seth.
Seth has Antonio. Seth.
All right, Antonio, congratulations. This isn't getting to be old hat, is it? You won this thing last year.
Oh, it's tougher and tougher each year. You just take your in stride and do what you can. And hope it all works your way at the end.
What was the key in the overtime?
I didn't have a stalling call yet, which he did, obviously. So he couldn't hang out as long as I could.
Congratulations, Antonio, national champion.
Awards will be presented by 3-time Division II All-American Brandon Fitzenmeyer.
The 2007 NCAA Division II Wrestling Championships are brought to you in part by the NCAA Corporate Champions and Partners. And so here's the medal stand at 149. Your champion from Nebraska, Omaha, Todd Manili. Mike Rogers of Carson Newman finishing second at 149 pounds. Jason Roten, who came in ranked #1 nationally, had a major decision in that 3rd place battle, 11-1, and he's a 3-time All-American now. In fact, we have another 3-time All-American. Shea Timothy of Central Oklahoma is now a 3-time All-American. Mark Pfeiffer finishing in 5th. Michael Delk of Fort Hays State finishing in 6th. Charlie Pingleton of Indianapolis 7th. And Willie Hilton of North Carolina Pembroke, 3-time All-American for Willie, and he finishes in 8th place. So we are halfway through. 165 is coming up, but first a break in the action here at the University of Nebraska at Kearney. We'll be back